raise your voice till you take over the world. I go carry your matter for head, yo. I go stay by your side. Good evening and welcome to the Intentional Parenting Chat. You know, I'm so used to singing this song. Some minutes ago, I was chatting with some friend and she was like, why are you always playing the song and the way you dance to it? I really play it and I dance to it because I think it represents what parenting is all about. Because as a parent, you're committing yourself to an 18 to 21 years project where you're committing yourself to be by the side of your children till the world hears their voice, till they take over the world. So welcome to the Intentional Parenting Chat tonight. I am your host, Dima Wobi, and I'm excited to be here with you. We're discussing being resourceful as a parent. You know what? Parenting actually starts with you. It starts with you being able to take daily informed decisions, okay? And then making good choices with the many options that life chose for you. As a parent, there are a lot of options that life chose for you, but your ability to make informed choices per time is what really determines if your parenting is effective. And you know what? As I evolve in life, I've come to find out that our ability to make empowering decisions depends on the state we're in. The success or failure of anything we're doing is state dependent. It depends on the state you're in at the point in time where you're making decisions. And what am I finding out in my work? I'm a mother of 4. And so I'm finding out that life doesn't present you with perfect opportunities. Life doesn't give you a chance to think through the process because the decisions you need to make as a parent, are just coming like that at the spur of the moment. And so many times as parents, we confuse the love we have for our children with the output that our parenting can present. And so someone will say, oh, I love my child, I want the best for my child, and that is fantastic. But I'm finding out that love is not enough. Love is not enough to help you make the informed decisions you need to be making at the spur of your feet, because things are happening. Our children are exposed. It's not like in our times where we didn't dare to question our parents. Those minutes they are questioning us. My 7-year-old son is always asking why. Say, Kobe, go do this. Why do I need to do that? Why do I need to do that? So as a parent, you need to be resourceful. You need to be at a point where you are able to make decisions at the spur of the moment. So a parent who is consistently in a resourceful state is most likely going to be empowered to make good parenting decisions. And what does it mean to be resourceful? To be resourceful is to have the ability to make quick and clever decisions, is to be able to find quick and clever solutions to overcome difficulties. To be resourceful as a parent is for you to be able to reach out to your large array of tools, to reach into your skills, to reach into those, to be able to harness your ability to take decisions that will empower you to lead your children right. And so for me as parents, we need to continually evolve. And to continually evolve into a better parent, we need to be investing our resources. Invest your resources. And sometimes when I say to parents, you need to invest your resources, they kind of think I'm talking about money. Yeah, money is one of the resources you need to invest as a parent to train yourself. But beyond money, you need to give your time. Quality time with your children. It's not really about the amount of time that you spend, because these days we're having a lot of busy parents, either parents working or parents trying to build their businesses, or parents who are entrepreneurs. And one of the challenges that most parents present is that I don't have enough time. And when I worked as a banker, I worked in a banking institution for about 8 years, and that was one of the guilt that I felt at that time. Oh, I don't have enough time for my children. Oh, I can't be there for this and that. But I'm coming to understand that it's not really about the amount of time you spend with them. It's the quality of the time. And one of the things that makes the quality of the time you spend with your children is how resourceful you are. how quickly you can make decisions, how empowered are you to make informed decisions. That is what will determine the quality of the time you're spending with your children. So it doesn't matter whether you're spending half a day with them, 8 hours with them, 1 hour with them. How quality is the time you're spending? How equipped are you to make empowering decisions? How are you able to negotiate? How are you able to persuade them? How sharpened is your listening skills? That's why I said that being a loving parent is not so much about the resources you have, because I tell you, you can have all the time. You can spend all the time with your children. You can spend all the money you want with your children. You can do everything, but you're not breaking in. You're not connecting with them. You're not being able to train them. Recently, I was checking the etymology of the word train, and it says to train someone is to demonstrate something to that person. And so it's going to be a resourceful parent who will be able to demonstrate the virtues, the values that you want your children to instill. So how resourceful are you? How are you able to make decisions at the spur of the moment? How are you able to make clever, informed parenting decisions that will determine the outcome of of the strategies that you deploy to your children? So one of the ways, you need to learn to invest yourself. You need to learn to commit. I always say that parenting is an 18 to 21 year project. And so for every parent, you need to first of all decide why you need to be committed to this 18 to 21 years of your life parenting a child. And sometimes some parents are so engrossed, are so overwhelmed with parenting their children that they forget that they need to parent themselves first. Because I tell you, you can't give what you don't have. If there are values you want to instill in your children and your child is not seeing you living that value, it's going to be difficult trying to convince that child that those values are important. If for a mother that is used to lying, I mean, what moral justification would that mother have to convince the child that honesty is a virtue? If your child is seeing you're not able to build relationship with people, you're always quarreling with daddy, or you're always having a fight with the neighbors, or today you're quarreling with one colleague or the other, how do you teach the child love? So our children are not necessarily listening to what we're saying as much as they're watching to see what we're doing and who we're becoming. And so if you are to be able to make informed parenting decisions, you need to develop your resourcefulness. You need to build capacity to make empowering decisions at the spur of the moment, because sometimes life doesn't give you time to think through. Sometimes some things just happen at the spur of the moment, and you need to make a decision as a parent. If you do not have a reserve, an array of tools, an array of skills, an array of resources, I tell you, you may not be able to make the parenting decisions as quickly and as importantly that as you need to do them. So how can a parent increase their capacity and competence at being resourceful? It is simply by investing your resources. Invest your time, invest your money, invest your talent, invest yourself to developing yourself. You know, when I speak with some parents and I ask them, so what's your personal development budget? And the parent says, you know, they just look at me like I'm speaking Greek or something. You know, I get to wonder, how do you want to be able to make parenting decisions if you're not daily evolving, if you're not daily developing yourself, if you're not daily developing your ability to convince, your persuasion skills, if you're not daily investing your time, your resources in learning how to communicate better, how will you communicate the values to your children? So as a parent, I'll tell you for free that I've come to understand that being a loving parent is not so much about having resources as it is about being resourceful. So you need to go out there, learn, explore, expose yourself to learning. Sometimes I come across parents who say that, oh, Dima, I don't have time for social media and all that. And some of the time when I'm talking with those parents, there are parents that have children that are on social media. So It baffles me how they want to connect with this child when you're not at the places that the child is. It baffles me how you want to connect with your child when you're not learning. You're not giving yourself to developing yourself. So parents, you need to get resourceful. I mean, if you need to get a coach, hire one. If parenting is important to you and you want to excel in it, you want to be able to predict and have the parenting outcomes that you want to be able to raise wholesome children and not lose your mind, you cannot do it without investing your resources. If it's a coach, go get a coach. If it's resources, go invest in resources. Move with people of like minds. Get an accountability body, somebody you can run your processes through that would help you, because in this work you're doing as a parent, you need acceptance, you need empathy, you need encouragement, and you need guidance. I mean, there are some times that I'm overwhelmed as a parent and I just want to go under my duvet and not, allow my children do what they want to do and not really bother myself about what is happening. But is that the best? No. I have to give in to developing my ability to be resourceful. And so it is for such parents like you who are busy, who have a lot of things to do, and you don't really have time for live seminars and workshops that I have developed, the Intentional Parenting on the Go program. It is parenting trainings delivered to you right wherever you are. So in the comfort of your home, in your office, in your car, you could just listen to this audio program that I will send to you every month with weekly tasks that you will do to integrate your learning. Because I tell you, you need to grow your parenting skills. Recently, I've been administering the quick parenting skills evaluation assessment on certain parents that I speak with in PTA forums, parents that I get to speak with on online and offline platforms, and it's amazing that a lot of parents have low parenting skills. A lot of parents do not know the developmental stages that their children are in and the kind of strategies they should build at that time. A lot of parents do not have feedback system to track their performance as a parent. A lot of parents do not, they're just doing parenting like anything. They're either doing trial and error, or they're just just playing, I don't know how to explain it, just doing anything without having a system to parenting. And I tell you, in this 21st century, you cannot do parenting that way. You need to be resourceful. You need to develop your skills. And if you're interested in taking the quick parenting skill evaluation, where you want to know what your current parenting skills are, and if it will be able to deliver to you the parenting outcomes that you want, send me a mail and I will quickly send you the quick parenting evaluation test to do, so that you will see for yourself if you're capable, if you have capacity, if you have the competence to be resourceful and be able to take informed decisions per time. And so that is how much you can take it on the show tonight. I need you to understand that you are an incredible parent. For watching with me till the end, you are awesome. And you need to quickly hone your parenting skills. You need to quickly develop your capacity to be resourceful. And that is why you should be considering registering for the Intentional Parenting on the Go, where I will send you parenting trainings right to your device, and you can listen to it and adopt it to your family, and your parenting skills will grow. Remember, if you want to know your current parenting skills, drop me a mail and I will quickly send you the quick parenting skills evaluation, because I tell you, every parent needs to grow their capacity to raise a 21st century child. Thank you for joining me. If you have questions, if you have comments, or there are some topics you would like for us to treat on the show, please send it to me on my mail and I will get right back to you. Remember, you can raise, you can love, you can lead, you can influence your children with ease if only you become more resourceful, so that you can consistently make empowering decisions that will deliver to you the parenting outcomes that you want. Thank you for joining me. I'm making a date with me again on Wednesday, same time, 8 p.m. when I'll come your way with the Intentional Parenting Chat. Keep being an incredible parent, and thanks for watching.